morning everybody, welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin, and this time we're going to be talking about the Knight. For those of you who have been wanting to either be a Paladin or a DPS melee unit or just tank everything, this is the job for you. As of now, we still don't have Paladin in the job class sets, so this is the best job for the tank. First of all, I want to say thank you to Preacher for all of the guides and all of the notes that he has given me in order for me to make this video guide. Let's start with the stats build. Okay, so you can go for two stats build. The first one would be, of course, the tank for the PvP, for the guild matches, the arena, and for the MVP. So go for the Vit build. The second one would be the grinding build, which is the Pierce build. Alright, so for the first one, it's of course one-handed sword, because in order for you to tank, you need to have a shield, of course. If you want to grind, then you could use either the Pierce or the Pierce combo, which is the brandish spear. So in order for you to go for the highest maximum damage, you go for all-out strength. Put a little bit of dexterity if you need it, but I would suggest more strength. For the tank, of course, we can go for more vitality. All of the 99 stat points on vitality. The rest would be either strength, int, or dexterity to hit the bosses out there. Int for you to add magic defense if you want. Let's now go to this skill. So, of course, with the skill, we also have two sets. The first one is the Pierce set for the grind, and the second one would be the one-handed build for the tank. So let's first talk about the tank build as a swordsman. As you can see here, it's distributed 49 out of 40, so you need more than 40 job points for this one. But if you're a beginner or you're just starting as a swordsman, of course, Bash and Fatal Blow is necessary for you. So 10 on Bash, 5 on Fatal Blow, 10 on Endure. Alright, so that would be 25. A little bit of Provoke, Sword Mastery, and increase recuperation. So, in my opinion, go for Bash, Fatal Blow, Endure, and then Sword Mastery. So, that would be 35, right? So, a little bit of Provoke. So, that would be 40. Level 5 on Provoke. So, we would be adding up a little bit of increased HP recovery later on. So, as of now, that's it. When you become a Knight, of course, as a tank build, you would want this, the Sturdy Strike, because it decreases the amount of damage that you take. Perfect for a tank build. And then Lion Roar for additional debuff on the enemy and damage. And then the Iron Will, a passive that complements the Sturdy Strike and Lion Roar. Alright, so of course, you would also want to get the first attack on MVP. So charge attack is really helpful on that part. So adding up all of those for the tank build, you get 31 stat points, and then the rest, you can max out Provoke and then put a little bit on HP recovery. So for the Pierce, of course, it's going to be different because you're now going to be focusing on the spear skills. So you can put 1 on riding, 5 on Cavalier Mastery, because you need those in order for you to put some on brandish spear. And then Spear Mastery, 10 on Spear Mastery, 10 on Pierce or Pierce combo, 1 on Charge Attack, and then 1 on Spear Boomerang if you want, and 2 on Spear Stab. So, most likely, all of this, alright? So, let's now go to the gears. Of course, let's now talk about first our tank build. So, we have here the gears, the Eden uniform, of course, the cracked buckler, then Nagan for the MVP and the tank build, then Eden Group Cloak, and then Tidal Shoes. So all of those are really going to be complementing each other and will be helping you pump up more on your HP defense. And now for the accessories, anything that increases either your vitality or your strength is good as long as it is slotted. Next, For the headgears, anything that decreases your the amount of damage that you take, so that means physical damage reduction or magic damage reduction, percent on HP or HP recovery, those will be very good. And at the same time, a little bit of movement speed, that would be the least of your concerns, but it would be better if you have that one. So I am also showing in the screen all of the cards that you would be needing in order for you to complete your build. Alright? As you can see with the tank build, it doesn't have any skill on riding or cavalier mastery, since you already have your mount. So in terms of mobility, it will not be troubling you that much. But if you are really uncomfortable seeing your knight without a Peko Peko or without a mount that is originated in its lore, then it's still okay. You can go put on 6 skill points here and then just decrease the amount of skill points that you are giving on your swordsman skill set, which is the increased HP recovery, or another 2 points here on provoke. So let's now go to the Verus Core. So for the Verus Core, you would be wanting to find the Battle Rage in terms of tanking, because it reduces the provoke cooldown, so that would be very beneficial for your MVP hunting. The next one is Swift Mend for your Lion Roar, because the Lion Roar, where is that? The Lion Roar would be able now to heal you of 3.5%. That is for level 4. It still depends on the level. Now, there are secondary Verus Cores that you would be wanting in your arsenal. The first one is the Legacy of Will. The second one is the Accurate Stab for your accuracy on your Pierce. Next is Accurate Strike. This time is for Bash. Then for the MVP, Potion Boost is always better. For grinding too, it's also good. Momentum Management Module is for the Agi types. So let's now talk about grinding. For grinding, you would most likely be looking at first the Thara Frog and the Hydra is going to be the best for you. Now, when you become a knight, it's always better to hit large mobs, because the large mobs are the ones that your peers would be dealing a lot more damage. For example, we have here the Rotar Zyro. This one is wind form, a wind element, formless, and large. So you could go for that, or you could go for the usual, very popular, the Minorus. So in terms of choosing which one is better, I would be thinking that Minorus is the best one for you. But you need at least level 50 for this one in order for you to get 110% of the job experience. So by the time that you still don't have that level, you could go for Skell Worker or Rotar Zyro. Now, the good thing about this is by the time that you reached a certain amount of a certain level, you could go and farm other monsters, wherein you also would be beneficial for your Pierce attack, for your spear, and at the same time you could go for a good drops. For example, that the Swordfish is a large monster and it drops the Swordfish card, which is a purple card, and the other one is the Argyo, also purple. Alright, so that's it. Again, thank you to Preacher for lending me and letting me borrow his account for me to be able to feature it and show it to you. I have learned also a lot from making this video. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please do leave a like. Share this to your friends and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye!